Summertime Rendering is a underrated masterpiece. Let me explain why. Summertime Rendering is a 25 episode anime that is categorized as sci-fi and mystery with a dash of cosmic, supernatural, horror, and action for funsies. Because why not? The anime is, according to Twitter, which we all know has the best opinions, a masterpiece, and honestly, I'm inclined to agree. Twitter may not always be right, but sometimes they hit the nail on the head. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to like things that aren't as popular. You see a lot more truth when things aren't as popular and people still talk about it, you know? My anime list users gave it an overall 8.5 out of 10, which is amazing considering how complex the plot can be at some points in the show. Even though the 2023 Crunchyroll Anime Awards don't air until March, I'm going to be honest and say I don't think enough people are going to vote STR or Summertime Rendering for Anime of the Year, even though I think, in my biased opinion, it deserves that title. If you've seen the list of the nominated anime for the Crunchyroll 2023 Anime Awards, Summertime Rendering is nowhere in sight, so I was right when saying that, you know, it's not popular enough, but it's still a great show that deserves some recognition that I don't see in the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is, you know? So basically, as I suspected, I think it's all based on just hype and popularity of a show and not really like the talents or skills of certain people. It is what it is. Real quick though, I do want to direct your attention towards the description of this video, where I put links to the hardcover version of the Summertime Rendering manga if you're interested in collecting those, and STR figurines, you know, if you like collecting figurines or you just like hardcover stuff or whatever. I mean, they made a hardcover for it, so I mean, it's got to be collectible. So I do get a commission of those if you go check those out in the link in the description, and it helps the channel a lot. So thank you if you do, and links are in the description. Back to the video. Summertime Rendering is a show that took me on a journey that made me question what's right and wrong in the show. There's a moment towards the end where we find out the truth about Haine, her past, and how complicated it really is, and also how that affected her actions throughout the show. That revelation single-handedly changed like the whole tone of the show, from how do we save our people from this demon to how do we save this demon from itself, essentially. It's more complicated than that, but that's basically what it was. In my personal opinion, Shinpei is one of the most realistic and actually like smart main characters. He makes good decisions. One of the most smart characters I've seen in a while. You don't see that this type of smart, this type of awareness from main characters that much. The way he goes about dealing with every situation reminds me a lot of myself and how I will carry myself, so that's fascinating to see. I don't see that much often, you know, so that's good to see in the anime. Also, side note, I was looking up pictures of Shinpei for the thumbnail, and I saw cosplay outfits for him, which is great, but at the same time, they're like $30+. Why? I think I know why. Shinpei, his design or his choice of clothes is literally just a basic ass outfit you can just get from a thrift store for like less than 25 bucks. Let's be honest, okay? You can probably go to Walmart and get this outfit for less than like 30 bucks easily. Like, come on. I literally am wearing the top half right now. I'm wearing the top half, like on purpose. You know what I mean? It is like for free. All I need now is the shorts, which at max will cost me like $15 to $20 if I go to somewhere like Target. And who goes to Target for cheap clothes? Like, come on, like that, you know what I mean? So like, you gonna get your money's worth. Okay, you're gonna less than $15 on some shorts. Like, come on. So personally, at first I'm like, there's no reason to charge that much for an outfit that most people have in their closet already. But if you also think about it, like, the chances of the materials being good quality also is pretty low because they have to mass produce these outfits in bulk, which isn't cheap, by the way. So they have to raise the prices to match the cost of producing these outfits in the first place. On top of that, right, the anime isn't popular enough, nor is the fashion design in the show unique enough to make people want to scramble to get an outfit. Like, say, like, Demon Slayer is a good example. People want to get Demon Slayer outfits because they're unique. They're good looking. So the cosplay companies that are making these are actually essentially losing money by making the Shinpei outfit. But if you have the extra money, support these companies because they are, in my opinion, the lifeblood and the unsung heroes of the anime slash cosplay community. Sorry for the rant. Back to the topic at hand. I'm usually the guy that would say, like, I wouldn't personally have done that in a situation when I'm watching like anime. Like, I usually be like, I wouldn't have done that. Why did he make that choice? It seems like a dumb choice to me, right? But Shinpei, he makes all the choices that I feel like I would have made it in this situation. So, it's great. Another reason why I love this show is how well they went about explaining the time travel mechanics and how they went about showing how it worked. The idea that time itself was represented, or like the power that Shinpei has is represented as a cliff with an endless bottom, is a great idea. It makes sense, right? So you don't have to tell anybody anything. You just show it, and we know exactly what you're talking about, right? I feel like that's a brilliant idea. It keeps complicated concepts simple, so you don't have to think too hard about it, right? And it's always a good thing when done right. Overall, I just wanted to bring awareness to this underrated gem of an anime. You know, it's only 25 episodes. It's like you can watch this in like a weekend and you're good, right? And for some reason, it seems like the best stuff is always like that. It's like the short animes are the ones that have like some of the greatest like story arcs, story elements. You know what I mean? But that's just my own personal opinion. So I recommend you go watch it. Go watch Summertime Rendering. It's on Hulu. It was on Disney Plus, but they took it off Disney Plus for some reason. I don't know. Personally, call me Luffy because I be going on like swashbuckling adventures for free. Okay, I ain't gonna say the word, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Love yourselves and love others, and stay wise. Senku Nation. Peace.